Welcome back, trainers. So it took me a while to get this video up because I've been out there hunting the Croagunk and trying to find a few Scorpios on the way. But I was only able to find one Scorpio, and that was about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. And I've been out grinding for about 7 hours. So yeah, it's been great. But I should have better luck because we did just get cloudy weather. And Croagunk is going to be poison and fighting type, both of which are going to be boosted by cloudy weather. So there should be more increased spawns out there. So I'll give it another shot. But this is what I'm really trying to do. And let me show you here. Because if you don't know now, you can actually hatch Croagunk from 5-kilometer eggs. So I would have had a couple more, except for I started opening gifts with egg space and bam, a Alolan egg. So I have to take care of those. And I'm also getting a bunch of 10Ks. I'm not hatching anything great or anything, but yeah, it's kind of annoying because, well, they take longer. Now I want 5Ks, so of course I'm not getting them. But yeah, it's been fun grind today. A lot of people are out because of the holidays. So this Scorpio here is not great. It's got 14 in defense, 10 stamina, and then like 7 in attack. Let's go ahead and look at all of them here. I'm going to pull them up. All right, so here we have my Scorpios and Croagunks. I did transfer candies into the Scorpio here. As you can see, I have 74. I can't evolve one. Just going to wait for the right one. I don't want to do it now because all of the ones I have actually have lower than 9 attack, and I don't want to do that. It's a somewhat rare thing to find. And watch, I evolve this one, and then, you know, bam, I'm going to get one with like 13 or 14 in attack right after that. Especially Croagunk, because that is what it specializes in, is its attack. So I want to make sure I get the best one. Of course, I did trade these with Elegantly. I believe both of these here, because we both caught them at the same time, same spot. So we just traded them right on the dot just to see if we can get luckies or better IVs. And they didn't turn out horrible. This one I do believe is okay, but it's just, let me see, I think it even has 15 in defense. Yeah, 15 defense means the charge move is not going to be going off as quickly. Now, as far as PvP goes, I don't know if that rule is still going to apply, because like we went over before, there's a different pattern to the online system that's not like the raids or the gyms, okay? So who knows? If anybody has any more data on that, let me know, because that is going to be very useful information to go in there with something that's going to have the best potential in defense, instead of trying to go in with a lower defense and trying to get that charge move up, because you don't have the charge move actually increase by filling up its energy when you're attacked. You know, when you're getting hit in a raid, that's going to help you gain energy for your charge moves, right? But in PvP, that's not the case. You're going to actually have to attack yourself and gain the energy. Now, as you can see, I do have 90 Croagunk candies, because I did also transfer rare candies into this, ready to go, so I can evolve it and also power it up so it can perform in the Ultra League. Now, am I going to invest in a secondary move? I probably will. Honestly, I think I am. Right away, I'm going to put rare candies into it. And that's that, so we can test it out. And why, you know, yes, I understand it's rare, but why are you going to do that? Poke so much rare candies into this thing. What if they have a fighting event again and they just become common? Well, hey, I'm on the YouTube business, and first come, first serve. So I have to be the quickest and one of the first. Not only that, we've been over this a while ago. If you are a subscriber or a long-time watcher, I've been waiting for Toxicroak for some time now, and personally really enjoy that Pokemon, so hopefully I can find some more out there. But there you go. That's what I've been up to today, hunting these. Not just you. Everybody's having a hard time finding these. Right, so let's go ahead and go over Toxicroak over here on the Go Hub, because it's been a while since we looked at its moves. So since we're on the topic, it's going to be a poison and fighting type, max CP at 100% IV, 2,488, which is going to be great for the Ultra League. All right. Attack 211, defense 133, and stamina 195. All right, so let's take a look at its weaknesses here. It's going to be weak to flying, ground, and then a double weakness to psychic, because it is poison and fighting type, so they have to look out for that. Resisting, bug, dark, fighting, grass, poison, and rock. Maybe if they're using a Hariyama in PvP, then you can go in there with Toxicroak and do some poison damage and have resisted fighting damage to you. All right, now let's go ahead and look at its moves. And speaking of PvP, I did have some battles today, which I would have loved to upload. I even had a battle with Holly last night that I requested. She accepted, but and not just with her. This was with like everybody except with my friend this morning. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the holiday and everybody's on their phones It's not Niantic's problem. It's really not, because at this point I'm not even in Pokemon Go. My phone is slow. I think it's just the network is just jammed up with everybody using it during the holiday season. People are visiting each other, so you have clusters of people, and I think that's the issue we're running into here. Anyways, what I was trying to get at is I had some PvP matches and they're absolutely horrifyingly laggy. I was taking hits way before I could even attack. It's just bad. So I'm not even going to upload any PvP because it was just a mess. Every time I switch into my Slowking or any Pokemon, the game would just freeze dead in its tracks. So anyway, so it's going to have, for the quick moves, Counter and Poison Jab. Both of those are fairly good moves. Now, it's up to you, whatever combination you're trying to do. I'm not too sure what I'm going to go with quite yet. For its charge moves, it's going to have Sludge Bomb, Dynamic Punch, and Mud Bomb. Wow, Mud Bomb is actually really good. Probably going to use that. Dynamic Punch, they're all great. You're going to get stabbed from Sludge Bomb, Dynamic Punch, of course. Dynamic Punch being the strongest move. Sludge Bomb second, Mud Bomb third. But you're going to have that Mud Bomb charging fairly quick, especially with that Poison Jab. Counter is not a horrible move either for PvP. It's going to be charging up your moves, gaining energy for them fairly quick, and dishing out a good amount of damage as well. So it's something to consider whatever you have going on there. When the time comes, I'll make my decision, but there is Toxicroak, a pretty decent Pokemon, and I can't wait to actually evolve mine. Right now, taking a look at its resistances once again, we're going to see it's going to be resisting Rock, which will protect those flying types possibly, or Ice type Pokemon. And then you have Grass and Poison resistance, which, what comes to mind when you think of those two moves? Venusaur. That is a very good Pokemon to use in PvP for all categories, Great, Ultra, and Master League. And, well, Toxicroak's going to be able to go in there and be able to just take the hits. And if you think, okay, well, Fighting's not very effective, and Ground is just not very effective either. Well, neutral, what are you going to do? Well, Sludge Bomb is going to hit it pretty hard anyways. You're going to get stabbed, and Venusaur isn't necessarily resisting poison, so it's going to be a good help there to protect your Swamperts or whatever else you have. And if you have any normal types possibly, or anything that's weak to fighting, like Dark, you'll be able to throw those in. Toxicroak can protect them as well. And like we went over before, those Psychic types for the bugs, and as well as the Dark. So this has some good coverage for protection there. It doesn't have the best defense. Its stamina is okay, but at the end of the day, it should be able to perform quite well with a decent attack. Hey, so we have the other rare Pokemon here, Drapion, that was just released for Gen 4. Poison and Dark type Pokemon, max CP 2,453 at 100% IV, attack 180, defense 202, and stamina 172. So this is actually going to be fantastic. It's going to have one weakness, and that's going to be Ground, making it very ideal for a PvP match because, well, you don't have much to worry about. Now it's going to be resisting Dark, Ghost, Grass, Poison, and Psychic type Pokemon. Now, if we think about Toxicroak, remember it had that ground move? Now, there you go. If it goes up against it, it'll have something to do super effective damage. Now, Drapion is going to be weak to what? Ground. And it has Aqua Tail, so it has an attack to actually counter its weakness, and that is going to be even better for it. So, wow. Sludge Bomb and then Crunch. The movesets are just absolutely fantastic. I'm just tempted to evolve the one I have now and call it a day, honestly. But I better not do that. I'll go out there, grind for another 8 hours, and then after that, if I haven't found any, I think I'm going to have to evolve one that I currently have so I can use it. So, yeah, Sludge Bomb, Aqua Tail, Crunch, all great for PvP. You're going to be getting stabbed from Sludge Bomb and Crunch. Aqua Tail, like we went over, is going to be countering its one weakness, which is Ground. And yeah, folks, it's just looking great. You can use this thing to protect quite a few different types of Pokemon. Infestation and Poison Sting for its quick moves. Alright, so I pulled up its EPS for its moves. We have Poison Sting sitting at 11.7, Infestation at 12.7. So Infestation is going to gain you more energy to charge up your moves faster. So keep that in mind. Poison Sting is going to give you stab, a little bit less EPS, filling up those charge moves a little bit slower. But like I said, you're going to get stabbed from that. Infestation is going to be helping you better out. Just wanted to bring this up to make sure you got everything that you needed to know and we're able to go into that battle ready. Here we have Toxicroak's quick moves and charge moves. For Poison Jab, it's going to be gaining 8.8 EPS. For Counter, 8.9. So it's really up to you. Counter is going to be doing 0.1 more. A little bit faster, literally nothing when it comes down to it. So it's all up to the strategy and the Pokemon that you have on your team and the counters you're trying to work around. Now, I did make this tweet saying I'm going to be maybe getting a Toxicroak hopefully today. And, well, I do upload 2 videos a day and the day is not over. And like I said, if I don't find any when I'm out there, I'm going to make my decision once I get home or before that so I can test them at some gyms. And with that said, trainers, I want to say thank you for watching. And I'll be catching you all later. Happy holidays and be safe out there.